Hi, I'm Johnny and welcome to this short explainer video about our Winter Games team activity. Now, by the end of this, hopefully you'll have all those answers that you need in order to make an informed decision. But if not, please get in touch with the team. We'll be very happy to help. Now, the game itself is played through our Mobile Adventures app. This is free to download on the app stores. Just search for Mobile Adventures and you can't do anything with it until you get a game code on the day of your event. And we also use Zoom and other video conferencing platforms, which we'll need to have access to on a computer or TV screen, because we run our events in 3 different ways. You can run this as an exclusively virtual event for your remote team. So if you've got your team all over the world, they can dial in from home via Zoom or another video conferencing platform, and we can run the activity for you with one of our remote hosts. Alternatively, if you're all together in person in the office, or hybrid is a bit of both, where you're perhaps some in the office or in a meeting room and others are at home, we can run this activity for you regardless. Now, whichever way we do it, we use remote hosts, real life hosts who are experts at what they do, but they beam in via video link to your office, home or meeting room to deliver the briefing, support you throughout and deliver the wrap up and results session at the end. Now, the reason we do that is it allows us to deliver on our 4 key principles. One is around flexibility. You can change the date or time of your activity 7 or more days before your event, completely free of charge. Things change, we know that, and being able to move it at no cost is really important. So plenty of flexibility. Our availability is unrivaled. We've got remote hosts based all over the world who are ready to beam in to run your event wherever in the world you are. So 24/7 availability, and we guarantee availability if you book more than 2 weeks in advance. Because we're not traveling out on site, we used to do a lot of travel as a business. We've now reduced our CO2 emissions, and any CO2 emissions we haven't been able to reduce, we offset. So we are now carbon neutral. And all of this leads to a great unbeatable price. Because we're not traveling, there's lots of extra cost has been taken out of our events, and we pass those on to you, the customer. So the aim of the activity is to score as many points as possible. And as I mentioned, you need to have the Mobile Adventures app. Now, if you're playing this virtually, everyone will need the app. Whereas if you're in person, you just need one person in each team. And we recommend playing in teams of 4 to 6 people. You just take a selfie, put your name in, and then you can join the game. And you'll be greeted by the game screen, which is this nice sort of mounted scene. And teams will start at the bottom of the chairlift, answer questions to work their way up the chairlift, and then answer questions as they go down the slope, seeing how far they can go. And those questions and challenges range from sort of a bit of trivia right the way through to photo and video challenges. Now, don't worry, you don't need to have an encyclopedic knowledge about the Winter Games. It's more about we use the essence of some of the sports in the Winter Olympics, and we use those in the questions and the challenges, whether that's around strategy, teamwork, communication, endurance, whatever it may be. Those are the sorts of messages that filter through into the questions and challenges. And all these photos and videos challenges come through to our remote hosts to score in game. At the end of the activity, we bring you all back together again. So if it's a virtual event, we close the breakout rooms and bring you back to the main session. And likewise, if you're all together in person, we'll get you all back into the meeting room for the wrap up and results. We'll show some of the best photos, which is always a really great finale to the activity. And we send those to you afterwards as well, so you have those as a bit of a memento for your activity. So as a bit of a summary, this is a 90-minute activity from start to finish. That includes a briefing and wrap up with about 60 minutes of gameplay in the middle. It's virtual, hybrid or in person. Now, if it's virtual, generally that's capped at around 250 people. But if you have a bigger group than that, we can have more people in multiple sessions. Or if you're in person, we can go right the way up to 1,000 participants. We recommend teams of 4 to 6 participants. And these activities, like all of our activities, are available to book online instantly, 24/7. So if you're ready to book, you can go online and book now. All you need to know is your date, your start time, your minimum numbers, and then you can go ahead and book using a credit card. So it's all very easy to book, and you'll get instant confirmation through afterwards with everything that you need to know to plan your event. But help is not far away. Our team are available via chat, email, phone if you need to speak to us. And on the day, obviously, you'll be joined by your expert remote host who'll be able to walk you through the whole activity from start to finish and ensure you have a great time. So hopefully we'll see you on the Winter Games activity very soon.